This is newsVISION for Friday, October 27th. Midland Academy charter school teacher David Van Houten says he plans to appeal his termination based on a violation of the Teacher State Code of Ethics. Van Houten, a 7th grade math teacher, was fired by a vote count of 5-0 by the Academy Charter Board this week and denies he has had improper contact with any student. The Midland College Foundation announced yesterday it is contributing $1 million toward the expansion of Chaparral Center. The MC Board authorized expanding the center at its October 17th meeting, and the project is expected to reach $8 million in cost. Expansion would add 35,000 square feet to the facility, which is almost 30 years old. The woman who is charged along with her boyfriend for killing a Kentucky social worker says she had no part in the murder. And we have more in this report from the Associated Press.
Renee Terrell says she's a victim, not a criminal, when it comes to the murder of social worker Bonnie Franklin.
Put it this way, I obviously don't have a TV anymore or DVD player because whatever he did to her, he sat there and got her blood all over everything.
Terrell says her boyfriend, Chris Luttrell, murdered the social worker when Franklin brought Terrell's 9-month-old son for a court-ordered visit. She says Luttrell threatened her, too.
One of the things he said as the FBI was coming into the camper was, if I didn't love you, I would have killed you right along with her and taken your son and held him for ransom for the FBI.
Terrell says she didn't want anything to happen to Franklin.
I'll say one thing, and that is I tried to stop it before it even happened. I never did anything to her. I didn't want her hurt, and I even said I didn't want her hurt.
Terrell and Luttrell are charged with murder and kidnapping. They were extradited from Illinois. When they returned to Kentucky on Wednesday, Luttrell had this to say.
I want to apologize to everybody. And I want to apologize to my mom and dad, too, and all the friends I had. I hope y'all still love me.
Terrell's son, Sage, is now living with a foster family. Judy Boysha, The Associated Press.
In today's sports action, Midland Lee hosts Odessa High at Grande Communication Stadiums, while Midland High travels to Abilene Cooper at Shotwell. Both games kick off at 7:30. Joe Gargiola and Tommy Lasorda showed up in St. Louis to catch Game 4 of the World Series last night. Cardinals won 5-4 and lead the series 3-1. More from the Associated Press.
It'd be easy for rain to put a damper on the rest of the World Series, but two baseball legends are out to make sure that doesn't happen.
They don't need uplifting. They are uplifted. I've never seen so much red. Tommy and I were talking about it. You look in the stands, it's like looking at 52,000 bottles of Bloody Mary.
They aren't just a couple of guys walking the streets of St. Louis. They are Major League Baseball icons. Stopping for a quick picture is really lifting the spirits of fans.
Yeah, they're just regular guys. They just, hey, how you doing? What do you think about the game tonight? Think their chances are... I go, I hope they don't play because we can watch Saturday's clincher because we've got the clincher tickets.
Bad weather is nothing new for Lasorda.
I've been through it, believe me. I've been through all sorts of weather as a manager of the Dodgers for 20 years. I've played in Montreal. We played in Montreal with a hail the size of golf balls.
Sometimes all it takes is a quick brush with stars to forget what's been falling from the sky. Mark Carlson, The Associated Press, St. Louis.
In yesterday's reader poll, 65% of you told us that should the Republicans lose control of the House and or Senate in next month's midterm elections, it would be because of the war, the economy, negative campaign advertising, the Mark Foley scandal, or a combination of all those factors. 30% of you believe the GOP will retain its control. Today's reader poll, and for all the weekend, we begin part 1 of a 4-round poll for the next 4 weekends, asking you who you think has the best chips and salsa among Midland's 29 Mexican food restaurants. That'll do it for newsVISION for today. Have a good weekend.